What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Loc Nation. Up in this piece, you already know. Peace, love, and everybody. Just spread the positive vibes. I wanted to share my journey with everybody, my life journey, because it truly, definitely is something spiritual. It definitely changes your life over time. I never really thought about it, but here we go. Now these sets been in for 10 months. Yeah, 10 months. I just got done washing it probably about like an hour ago, so it's air drying. I'm gonna get it retwisted later on, but yeah. But my journey, it started. I had hair my whole life pretty much. Always had braids or some type of shit with hair. I cut it off a couple of times, whatever. But about 2 years ago, I cut it off. Hair, long hair, cut it all the way off, all off. You know what I'm saying? Basically went bald in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Let it grow back, had some waves spinning for a couple of months. Kept doing that shit, kept the waves in. Then I had to do a little blowout, whatever the fuck. And then I made a conscious decision I wanted to try locks. Now, once upon a time, I never wanted to grow locks because I seen some nasty, shitty looking locks. Shit was green, shit was brown, shit was clumped up, shit was just looking fucked up. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not finna get those shits. But I didn't realize how much care that you got to put into it to really get the beautiful locks that you desire. And these locks, they're definitely life changing events. They give you personality, they give you they just make you feel more brilliant. It's a natural great look. If they're taken care of, if they're nasty and shitty, they know it's all fucked up. What the fuck is you doing with that shit in your hair? You know. So yeah, about 10 months ago I started my journey. I'll put some pictures up, just to show everybody. So if you go back to my other videos where I got a channel called Cardiac Perspective, I talk about real shit in the world and about, how motherfuckers just trying to change us. But on that channel, you can actually see my progress through some of those videos compared to now to back then. My shit was real little, but it was a journey and I loved them. I still love them. It's a lot of care. I never really realized how much care you really have to put into it. This is one of the most complicated hairstyles that needs consistent care to do what it does. And I think that's the reason why it's such a journey, because you're spending so much time on your hair and you spend so much time feeding it the right things, eating the right way, doing healthy things, exercising regularly, and everything else that comes to that sort. It just, it's been a humbling experience for me. I mean, when I cut off my hair, that was me a signal for me cutting off all the negativity that was strapped within the strands of my hair, the follicles and everything. And I wanted to start off bliss, just cut all the negativity off. Not just in my hair, but just in the world. To cut off fake motherfuckers, cut off phony friends, cut off people that ain't even gonna be there, that don't even give a fuck, and just concentrate on yourself as a whole person. Just make yourself a better person. Not more money, not more materialistic shit, but truly a better person, a more healthier person, a more clear, conscious thinking person. So when I'm on this journey, granted, at my job, they didn't allow people to have hair, so I used to have to wear a do-rag at all the time. And, they never knew what was going on up under there. Nobody knew. I was with one of my coworkers. I just put my elbow. I was like, damn, I didn't even know you was growing that shit. And I was probably like 4 months in. I thought I was doing something then, and I'm thinking I'm doing something now. But it is what it is. It's just gonna be a whole little shifted in everything, how everything's supposed to be, and all the other good shit. But long story short, man, I love this journey. My shits. You see, like I said, this is only 10 months. I remember I couldn't even do this shit. I was just like, when these shits gonna grow? But it really wasn't about the growth of it. I mean, obviously everybody want instant trends. Bang, hey, I'm out here. But it definitely is a spiritual process. It's definitely becoming more of me. And I'm actually glad that I decided to do it. And besides, I don't like the little haircuts. The fades and the waves, that's cool, but really don't define me. Always been defined by hair. You can call me the new age motherfucking Samson. Some shit like that. Because I ain't letting you fucking hoes or thoughts trick me to cut my shit off. Already happened once upon a time back in the day. But that's a whole nother different story. So with my hair care, I do what I do, In the early stages, you know, you don't really want to wash as much. You still want to wash your hair. Don't get me fucked up. Wash your hair. Dirty, stingy, stinking hair ain't cool at all. Wash your hair. It's just you gotta wash it gently in the beginning stage because you know the coils will unravel and they won't get a chance to lock in. But when they get a little bit deep in, like 8, 9 months, you know, it took a while for them to lock in. But you know they're budding and you know they're doing their stuff and they got their personality going and all that other good shit. So it's cool. It's good. You know, um, I conditioned it with oil. You know, I use coconut oil, olive oil, and I got some almond oil. I just ordered about a week ago. So, you know, that's just gonna help it get that luxurious shine. Just keep it moisturized. You know, I got my spray bottles. You know, there's a whole bunch of bullshit I gotta do to keep these motherfuckers up. Cause I don't go to no locticians. I actually did these shits myself on some whole other shit. You know what I'm saying? My shorty at the time, she had helped me with the parting. And, you know, and other than that, up until then, I've been doing these shits all my damn self. So, and I don't really know too much shit about hair. I just know how I like my hair to be and how I wanted it to be. So we sectioned it off right. And I've been, you know, I retwist every 3 weeks to a month, you know, depending. In the early stages, I did it like damn near every week because I was just like, grow, grow, grow. But then I just fell back, smoked more weed, you know, kept just doing what I was doing. Just going on with life. You know, you just gotta live. You just gotta let them do what they fucking do. They love the sun. They look great in the sun. I love being out in the sun with them. So, you know, it's cool. And plus, you know, it's just all the different looks that people get. Because sometimes the dreads do weird shit. Sometimes I want to be sticking up and have like a little curve and just do what the fuck you want to do. And then sometimes they just lay down and just be how the fuck you want it to be. But this journey has been special because not only have I, you know, got to a more calmer place in my mind,